Hi, and welcome again to Comments, Questions, and Concerns. My name is Kelvin Payam, and I wanted to share my opinion about a video that I was watching on social media. This young lady was having a conversation about relationships, and she, for some reason, decided to lie on Kevin Samuels, in my opinion. She said that Kevin Samuels hated all women. I've watched dozens of Kevin Samuels videos, and he's never said that. I've heard of other people who's watched even more videos that he's put out, and he's got quite a few, and they're still online. And now once that he said that he hated all women. Now, he may not like some of the behaviors of some of the women, but you gotta remember, they called his show. He didn't call them. They were calling him and asking for advice. Also, she said that he claimed that women were not worthy if they were over 35 with children. That's something I also never heard him say. Now, a lot of these women that called in, many of them were 35 with young children, very young children. And when he would ask them, what kind of man are you looking for? Majority of these women would say they wanted a man that was making $100,000 or more. And the majority, probably over 95% of them, said they wanted specifically a black man in America. Well, Mr. Samuels made it very clear that is a very, very small percentage of black men in America. Probably in the top, if I remember correctly, 5% of the black men in all of America. So a lot of these women did not care about that, and they also wanted someone that was over 6 feet tall, which is also, as Kevin Samuels would state, is a small percentage of men in America. So these women would completely overlook any good, hardworking man that's making what most average black men make in America, which is around 45, maybe 50K a year at his prime. But this person is a good person with a good heart, keeping himself out of trouble, and is willing to take care of a loving family, his wife and his children. But these women didn't want that. All right. So now it seems kind of odd that these women have, not everyone, but some of these women have decided that even after Kevin Samuels have passed away, they're still going to do what they can to lie on this man, knowing he can't defend himself. What they fail to realize is Kevin Samuels has a lot of fans, and a lot of fans on YouTube who have channels who are more than happy to get online and defend the general's legacy and what he stood for. Kevin Samuels also did his best to try to explain to some of these women that a man that is keeping himself out of trouble, a black man, because this is what these women wanted, and is making 100 grand or more, has the world available to him as far as picking a wife. He can go anywhere on the planet and find him a feminine, a fit, friendly, cooperative young woman that will be his wife, have his children, be his helpmate, and be a homemaker, and he can be in a loving family. The few black women in America that fit that criteria, they're quickly married off. A lot of men with half a decent brain will realize, hey, this woman would be a great wife, and they quickly marry them off, and they're off in the sunset to raise a loving family. So now this young lady who was online lying on Kevin Samuels and calling him out of his name admits that she's a cat lady. She's the lady with 2 cats. She looked like she's about 5'3" and definitely obese. but yet I'm pretty sure she's looking for one of those black men that are possibly over 6 feet tall, making six figures, has a six pack, and has more than 6 inches in the pants, which is what Kevin Samuels was telling these women is that's not realistic. He was trying to help as many of these women as possible to find a husband that fits within their sexual market value, because Kevin says many times that men are visual creatures, which is true, and a man that's making that kind of money is looking for someone that he can marry, raise a family, and have a legacy, which is also something I agree with. So I just had to give my 2 cents and defend the general, because he did a lot of good work on his channels while he was here with us. He is truly missed, and we will definitely defend his legacy and what he stood for. Thank you again for visiting. Comments, questions, and concerns. My name is a.k.a, and I look forward to discussing things with you in the next one. Until then, be well.